What's up, my Coop Troop? It's Coops, and welcome back to another episode of Turtle Talk. And we're at it again. Man, I thought we had gotten off this subject. I really did. I had hoped to. I've already made several videos about YouTube, about Twitch, and no, we're back again to YouTube. Why, YouTube? Why do you make me do this? I don't want to be always doing discussions on you, especially when they're bad discussions. Today we'll be talking about the YouTube algorithm changes that have been kind of hinted at, fluttering around, and there's been some real buzz on Twitter, on YouTube, about the changes that are going on. What am I talking about? What does it matter, Coops? Oh, it might not matter to you, but it does matter to a lot of content creators. It's our livelihood, it's how we make our money, and it sucks when things change and you didn't ask for it or plan on it. A little history here. One of the most famous times YouTube changed its algorithm was way back in 2011 or so. After several years of YouTube building up its brand, they changed their algorithm to work towards more watch time and longer watch duration. And this ended up super helping Let's Players. They were the ones that ended up being the most benefited by it, and that's why you saw the rise of PewDiePie around that time, and the rise of just gamers in general. Gamers took over YouTube. You know who got screwed? Anyone making short form, small videos, they got destroyed. Animators, yeah. It was, you couldn't animate. You still can't animate on YouTube due to the changes they made back in 2011, because you work your ass off and you make a perfect 30-second, minute-long video, and if you've never animated, guys, it is a frame-by-frame process that takes a long time. Guess what? I don't animate. I can't even tell you how long it takes. However, I do Photoshop, and I do make images, and I know how much of a pain that can be, and I've watched the process of animating on live streams before. And it's not something you do in an hour or sit down and just make. You take a long time doing that, a long time voice acting, a long time animating, and you put out a great video and everyone loves it and you get 200,000 views, but it's 30 seconds long and YouTube doesn't care about that. So your video's trashed, you make no money off of it, and it doesn't pay the bills. You worked hard for a month, you made a video, and you don't got any money to show for it. So that doesn't work. Who did it work for? Let's Players. Let's Players super benefited from it, from the changes YouTube made to the algorithm, doing longer video times, but they have made some new changes, it seems like. Why are they making some changes? It's all about the money. It's all about the money. And not the money for you or for me, it's about the advertisers. Advertisers want to see some return. You know, they're going to put some money in, trying to get some value out of YouTube, and they want to see some return. And YouTube's grown to the point where you can get your money back on it by putting out a great ad, or heck, you don't even have to put a great ad anymore. You can just paid promotion it. Yes, that trending tab that talks about trending. There's videos out there doing a better job than I have talking about it. But if you look at trending, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. It's just paid promotions. It's not your videos trending. It's not some viral video that's hilarious. No, it's just paid promotions. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Oh, it's a new ad for a Disney movie. Oh, it's a new ad for some bullcrap I'm never gonna buy. Oh, but it's trending. No, it's not. It's got 30,000 views. What the? That's not trending. Are you kidding? That's trash views. I mean, of course, it's way more than I make ever. But we all know, guys, that's not a popular video. There's no way. That's just YouTube getting paid some money to put it there so more people will watch it. Yeah, that's all it is. What exactly changed with the new algorithm? Now, there's no real hard basis. Unless you're actually someone working for YouTube, you probably don't know. And not even just working for YouTube, you gotta be deep in the statistics, engineering. It's not my thing. I don't know how to do it. However, there are some great articles out there, and one I highly recommend is one on TubeFilter by Matt Gillen, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, who's more of a stats guy than I'll ever be, and he goes down in some detail breaking down information that he has when he worked on some big channels. Now, it's a little old, it was made back in June, and I'm not sure all of it holds up. However, he went through a lot of great, interesting stuff that I will bring up right here, so maybe we can talk about it. He kind of views how the algorithm was weighted like this. 85% is about watch time, how long people watch. 10% is relevancy, and 5% is other. So it's mostly about watch time. Now, like I said, this was back in June, and there's probably been some changes to the algorithm that made it much worse recently, but I think this is a good starting point to at least work off of. Then he breaks down that 85% watch time into another little pie. And this pie it gives you a lot of little sections about session starts, so when people click on the video, how long they watch the video, how many times the channel uploads. Yeah, that all matters. the view duration, like it's just a lot of little stats, how long, when they start, when they end. Out of that, that's part of the watch time. Then he breaks down the relevancy into another like pie chart with comments being important, likes, tags, shares, title, all these adding to importance. However, it seems like that was a good algorithm maybe in June. Recently, YouTube seems to be pushing more on the comments and likes section of all of it. If the videos are getting more comments and more likes, they're getting more interaction and more engagement. And to YouTube's new algorithm, engagement is king. And if people are engaging in the videos, that's something that advertisers would want to put their ad on, because if they're engaging, they're likely watching the ad but that just leads to a lot of problems. That pushes the viral video, popular videos, it pushes the videos that, like, so it's good. Like, sometimes you'll get some viral videos that deserve to be viral, but then it gets the crap, the sewage that comes with that. The reaction videos, the clickbait thumbnails, the boobs, just the stupid titles about, like all caps. Then you get the video where you click on it and instantly the guy's going, hey, come on, dudes, what's up? How's it going? Give me 200,000 likes in this video. Leave a comment saying how much this video sucked ass, and we'll all be sweet. Just like videos like that go back to the days of like 2008 or so of YouTube, when everyone was uploading Modern Warfare 2 montages and just begging for likes because that's when it was important. And then when they changed the algorithm, you stopped seeing that. Likes were not that important. Comments were not they still matter. I still appreciate the comments and stuff, but it didn't matter towards the views as much. It still mattered, obviously, but just not as much. But they've changed it again. And when you go back to this, you end up with these kind of crap videos that make it to the top. Also, there's been some rumors, and obviously none of this is proven, but there's some good theories going on, that YouTube kind of sets a view amount for your channel, and then you get that amount of views. Now, how is that possible, you might ask? Well, YouTube can see your subscribers, and it can see how many views you're getting, and it can direct traffic to your videos, and it can kind of direct a certain number of traffic. I mean, if YouTube says, hey, this guy's videos, they're not that great, we'll promote him. We won't really promote him, but we'll direct some traffic to him. He deserves about, I don't know, 100,000 views a month, maybe 1,000 views a video or something like that, And they'll do it. They can do that. They can just, your video will automatically be promoted in some videos, but that's the amount you will get, because that's the benefit they see out of you as a channel. And it comes down to, like, how active are your videos, how many subscribers, how many views are coming out, but it can be really bad. So when they're dedicating or dictating how many views your channel will get, you're at their mercy 100%. And you know what that forces you to do? That forces you not to do something you want to do and enjoy. That forces you to have an incredibly niche content, or incredibly niche, and it has to be super, super recent. What I mean, like, YouTube wants to have people highly engaged in your videos. Well, how do you get people highly engaged? They gotta like a certain thing, and you must always do that. You can't deviate from it. If you deviate from what you're doing and do something different, you will lose engagement, lose followers, lose video views, and YouTube kind of sees that as an average. Hey, that last video got 1 million views, and this next video got 200,000 views. It kind of like averages them together, and you're doing worse because you tried making a different kind of video. So you are stuck on a very narrow path doing it. Of course, another thing I forgot to mention when I was talking about the comments and likes is the giveaways. Oh my, do you guys remember the giveaways? I don't hate on anyone who did giveaways or anything like that, but it's one of the cheapest, shallowest methods of getting people to engage and watch your video. All you gotta say is $20 gift card giveaway, $100 gift card giveaway, giving away a free 3DS, giving away a Wii U, giving away a TV. Who gives a shit? You're giving away something. All you gotta do is like the video and comment, and follow me on Twitter. That's that's all you say. And then of course everyone enters. Why not? It doesn't cost anything. You might as well leave a comment, might as well like the video, might as well follow them on Twitter. Hell, you might get a free TV. Who knows? But that doesn't really make a good engaging video, and that really hurts the people that do make good videos. Now, I'm not saying I make good videos. I don't know if I am one of those people. However, I don't want to see people who do make great videos get kicked out because they're not pushing more comments and more likes. I don't want to see that. I don't want YouTube to go back to how it was. There was such a problem in the 2008 to 2010 range with crap videos and thumbnails and giveaways, and everyone had to do it. And I even struggled doing that and thinking about doing that type of stuff or whatever. Well, this was kind of before my channel a little bit. I guess it kind of came in the 2011 area still, but you know, you were sitting there going, oh, I don't... These videos are so bad. And you had the reply girls. If you guys were around, do you guys remember the reply girls? That was a huge drama problem on YouTube, where any popular video, you would just make a video saying bull crap about it. It's essentially a reaction video nowadays, right? But you just say whatever you want about it and just have the most misleading thumbnail, generally involving a chick with rather large melons talking about a sub, not even like barely talking. I mean, you can hardly call it a video. It just was some of the worst content put out on YouTube ever. And they tweaked the algorithm to try and get rid of it. Didn't get rid of it for a while, but eventually, those aren't really a problem anymore. Not as much, obviously. They'll forever be there, but they're not as bad as they used to be. But we're going back to it. No, we're going back to it. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go back to that. There's also been a lot of great tweets from a lot of people that I'm not in their circle, obviously, but I follow them. I know them. You guys might know like Rubber Ninja from Game Grumps. Yeah, you got Holly, Commander Holly. H3H3 put out a great video that's worth watching that goes into a little bit more better detail, or maybe funnier than me. So I would recommend checking all those things out. It's tough being a content creator on YouTube, and I will never be one of the best ones. I mean, just honestly, I'll never be one of the best ones. I've struggled here and there between enjoying myself, becoming a full-time YouTuber, trying to work a little bit hard to make my videos more accessible to the main market, trying to hit up some of the newest games that came out to see them all, only to see a lot of that stuff not necessarily backfire, but not necessarily work either, and end up pushing myself to a spot where I didn't fully enjoy making videos. Recently, I have tried stepping back and going back to enjoying videos, but it's still been hard. With all these changes, it's been tough. It's been tough to enjoy YouTube, and that's a really rough thing to say, because I'm no OG, but I've been here a while. I've been here since 2010. That's not the longest, but that's pretty long. That's 6+ years. It brings so much joy to my heart when I go to the comment section and see someone like, oh my gosh, this guy's still alive and he's still making videos. I mean, I guess I'm glad I'm not dead, but it's nice to see that people used to watch and every once in a while find me again and are overjoyed. They're like, man, I had such nostalgia. I remember watching this guy. I remember watching this Let's Play. And that's why I still do this stuff, because I love seeing those comments. I love seeing that stuff. It makes me feel so good about what I'm doing. I don't know if I would have had such an impact in anything else I've been doing in my life, but to see people say, oh, I used to love this guy, or I still love this guy, or I've been a big fan for a long time, or I still watch your content, or this was my favorite Let's Play, or I love watching you and the gang, the Koopa crew, all doing stuff together. It kind of hurts a little, I'm not gonna lie, because nostalgia is real, and I miss those times. But I'm just glad that it even happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might never be as good as I used to be. I might never be a pro YouTuber, but to at least have made a positive impact on people's lives means the world to me. It means so much. And that's why I hate to see things like this happen to YouTube, where they're just kind of pushing people needlessly out. Well, maybe not needlessly to them, but due to their desire to have YouTube essentially stop being YouTube. It's not about you anymore, guys. It's about whatever makes the most money in the highly processed content. No more will we have those humorous lip-syncing videos that all those famous YouTubers started off, if you're thinking Nigga Higger or whatever. Like, they had all those beginnings where they did lip-syncing, and that was how the beginnings of YouTube. It doesn't happen anymore. Copyright, crap. It's all about making good-looking videos now, and it means the market is cut from an individual. You can't. It's almost impossible now to go onto YouTube and try and start a career. You have to have a production crew behind you at this point in time. Who can afford a production crew? I can't even afford an editor. It's like it's a single man job for the most part. And you get burned out doing it all the time. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's not about YouTube. It just should be now like new TVs, all it should be called. Just all they want is pro-looking stuff. That's all they're gonna push. If it's not a pro-looking thing from a user that they approve of, then it's gonna be an ad for a big company. It's lost its charm. It's just lost its charm. And don't get me wrong, I love big published stuff. There's some really great stuff out there. I love ERB. I love JonTron and Angry Video Game Nerd. But a lot of those, like JonTron and Angry Video Game Nerd, for example, I liked them before they got, well, Angry Video Game Nerd still doesn't have the highest quality, but he's got his own charm. JonTron's got his own charm. You know, but everyone's being pushed towards more and more better published stuff. And that does mean a better viewing experience for most things. However, when you start cutting out the individual charm, the reactions, the natural thing to interact with a person, I mean, think about it, guys. When I upload a video, I upload random gameplay, and some of you might watch from the random gameplay, but I believe the majority watch because it's me. I don't want to brag, but I think a lot of you watch because we get to have fun together. I get to go crazy. I get to enjoy what I'm doing. And it's not about the game necessarily. It's about me. At least I hope. I don't really know. Maybe you can let me know. Maybe you don't care. Maybe you just want to see what games I'm doing. But that's okay. You know, that's fine too. I guess we can do it that way. But that's the thing. That doesn't matter hardly anymore. It's more so than ever about the content creator, but they have to be making the right content or YouTube just doesn't like them. It's just, they're not gonna be pushed. Let's Players will never be pushed on YouTube. YouTube never liked Let's Players. They begrudgingly accepted them after a lot of push and shove where they didn't like what they were doing. There's so much gray area and YouTube was never on a Let's Players side. However, it got a lot of views into the platform and they essentially never were like, hey, nice, good job, guys. They were more like, all right, you can keep doing it. Oh man, look at the money you guys are pulling in here. It's pretty cool. But they don't care. They don't care. And as someone who's been doing gaming on YouTube for years now, that is my livelihood. That's what I enjoy. That's what I like doing. YouTube doesn't give a shit about me, just like they didn't give a shit about animators back in 2010, 2011. And they still don't. They only care about the process published video, and a Let's Play is not a published process video. It is a live reaction of someone enjoying a game with their humor. That's what it is. That's not clean enough. It's not clean enough for YouTube. That's crap in their eyes. And that's why if you're gaming, it only makes sense to do the Twitch switch. I'm not going to talk about Twitch in this episode, but for gamers, it's kind of becoming very obvious who cares about you and who doesn't. You know, it's like, it's like, how do I describe it? It's like you're trying to talk to your friends on a voice chat program and you go and look at Skype versus Discord. I don't want to badmouth the program, but come on, it's very obvious which one cares about gamers or cares about what you two are doing, what your friends are doing. That wants you to be using their. It's not Skype. I mean, we have all used Skype. We've all had it. We still have to use it for video chat. Maybe soon in the future we won't, but you know what I'm saying. It's just, you feel it, you know? They don't care about you. YouTube doesn't care about you. YouTube just wants the comments. They want the fake interaction. They want they don't want giveaways, but that's what they're gonna get. They're gonna get the giveaways again. They're gonna get to me the 200,000 views. Now I know, guys. I know I say karate chop that like button at the end of the videos. I know I do that. It always helps and it gives me some feedback, but I don't want to have to say that. I don't want to start every single video going off, give me lots of likes. I don't want to do that. That sucks. That sucks. Why would you like a video at the start? You don't even know if it's good yet. Hell, maybe I tell you to like the video, then it's just terrible. I mean, if it's terrible, you should dislike it. You shouldn't like it, right? Like, that's stupid. Oh, I'm just going on a rampage again. I'm so sorry. I keep making these YouTube discussion videos and I don't want to do them, but YouTube is just giving me almost no choice. matters so much, guys. I don't. The reason it's hurting me so much is I like Twitch. I like Twitch a lot, but I've always enjoyed, and I understand where the YouTube commenters are coming from, the Let's Play format thing. Now, I don't go and watch them. Honest to goodness, I don't go and watch Let's Plays. I don't watch anyone else's Let's Plays. I don't watch my own Let's Plays. I mean, I watch the episodes when I'm editing them, but I don't really watch them. Let's Plays are not my thing. They're not. However, I totally get what people like Let's Plays. You click on a video, you sit back, you enjoy it, you put it on a screen, you laugh, the video's over, you clap. I don't know who claps. You exit the video and you go on with your life. It's a nice thing. And especially if it's a daily upload, you go, hey, every day at 6 p.m. Eastern time, Koops is gonna have a video up, and I'll just watch it then, and 20 minutes, I'm good. You know, like, it's a nice feeling. It's a scheduled thing, and heck, if you miss a video, you miss a week, you go back and say, I got a week's worth of videos now, I'm pumped to watch it. Or a year from now, you go, hey, you know what, I really liked, I don't know, Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, and I want to go watch it. Sweet, a whole Let's Play of it by Koops. Hopefully it'll be funny. Maybe some of it is, maybe some of it isn't, but it should be enjoyable. I get that. I really do get that. I especially understand it nowadays because I've been watching more and more Twitch streaming, because it's just something you can click and turn on, and I watch random games, and I enjoy it, you know? I really enjoy it. It's nice seeing the humor and stuff. There are some things I'd like to change, and watching more streams gives me a better idea of what I want to do with my stream, which is helpful. But I enjoy it. However, you don't really get that feeling of like, oh, I can watch this anytime. It's like in the moment and it's gone. Twitch is now getting better about it though, which is why I honestly think, guys, if you're gaming, I think Twitch is the future. I don't know if it's always good enough to last forever, but I'm kind of on that Twitch switch bandwagon at this point. YouTube is one of the big things I didn't talk about that I should have talked about, well, I did a little bit, is YouTube kind of giving you a default number of views, and it's so hard to break that. You have to break it by creating such a niche in your channel, or by hopping always on the newest thing, and then hoping to get popular. Guys, in all honesty, my channel is relatively popular. We don't get a lot of, let's be honest here. Let's sit down and be honest. I'm not going to bullshit you all. I don't try to bullshit. I try to be real honest, because a lot of people have asked me how to get into YouTube as a career, what I do and things like that. And I think sitting around and just lying or bullshitting or saying it's all great is doing no one any favors. That's not helpful. That's not good for anyone. My channel is relatively popular with nearly 200,000 subscribers. Most are inactive. We get not a ton of views on most videos, but a lot of people still watch and enjoy it, and I appreciate every one. But really, my channel has only become popular on the backs of a couple of my Let's Plays. Most Let's Plays are kind of DOA, kind of dead on arrival. I play the games because I like them, I enjoy them. I upload the videos because I like them, I enjoy them. They don't get views. That's fine, but that's what it is. That's just what it is. If you want an example, Left 4 Dead will never do well in my channel. However, I still play it to this day because I like it. That's it. That's it. I'm never gonna make money on Left 4 Dead. In fact, I'll tell you guys, some of those old videos that I've uploaded like 2 years ago for Left 4 Dead, one of them has made $2.38. You can't live on $2.38 on a video, guys. That's nothing. That doesn't pay anything. That doesn't even pay my electricity for a day. I mean, it's just, that's nothing. I do it because I love it. Plain and simple. I love it. I like playing games, and I like that game in particular. I like playing with my friends, I like playing with my brother, and that's why I do it. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't make money, but that is the honest truth. My channel's been propped up by, maybe a lot of people like the Super Paper Mario, but I would say Plants vs. Zombies being one of my most popular series. Some of the other ones are pretty good, Super Mario Strikers and stuff like that. But if you look at it, it's all videos from about 4 years ago, or 2 to 4 years ago. I haven't had a popular video in about 2 years. Honestly, I haven't had a popular video in about 2 years. It's fine. That's what it is. But then I'm not making any views and not making any money, and YouTube is like changing the algorithm again. So unless I switch only to doing the most recent stuff, and I don't even know what to do. Honestly, I don't even know what I could do to change it up to be better. Truthfully, I couldn't even tell you. I guess always you upping the production quality, dropping from Let's Plays to doing more humorous videos would probably be the best way. But that is a huge switch, a big increase in money cost, because all of a sudden you can't just play a game and enjoy it with yourself or with friends or whatever. You have to play and make edits, and honestly, it's just different content, right? Like, that would be probably good, but it's not what I do right now. And so anyone who's watching right now that likes Let's Plays is just gonna leave because it's not the same stuff. Maybe I'd build a new audience, maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I'd just die off. It's what it is, guys. I mean, I would not recommend anyone get into YouTube right now unless you had a genius idea or you could push high quality out. I've seen it with my own eyes. You know, way back in 2008, 2009, there was terrible quality. Let's go back to Call of Duty. That's what got me into YouTube. It went from Call of Duty into Minecraft that were so big in the gaming on YouTube side, but especially Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Back then, there's a lot of bad looking quality. A lot of stuff filmed with a camera, point at the TV. The people who became pro had an HD PVR. Woo! Do you guys remember HD PVRs? Yeah! Pog! Got them. Those were the original pro dudes, where the big upgrade was dropping like, I think 200 at the time, or yeah, it was like 200, 250. A lot of money on an HD PVR to get that sweet 720, 30 frames per second quality, or maybe it was 480, who knows. It wasn't that great, but it was better than everyone else. If you had that, you were already like a pro. You already were good at YouTube at that point. Hell, if your mic didn't sound like absolute shit, you were practically pretty good. Most people had like their headphone mics like stuck in their mouth or something. I don't know, it just sounded terrible. If you did a little bit of editing, you became huge. I remember and have forgotten already lots of people who went big back then. Some are still around today. You might recognize like a C. Nanners or a Hutch or, you know, something like that. You might recognize some of those guys. Other ones have faded away. Sandy Ravage is not so big anymore. Mr. Phantasmo was another big one that died off. But that's just how life, especially on YouTube, goes. Same thing for me, right? Like, I was big and now I'm dying off. It's just the circle of life, the circle of the YouTube life. I've rambled on long enough again. I can't help myself. Every time I make one of these videos, I just keep going and keep talking. Maybe I should just quit gaming and only make discussion videos like podcasts. Maybe that's what I should do, right? What do you guys think? Just podcast only? Or I get to talk all the time? I like talking, clearly. I play video games for hours and I talk the whole time. I clearly enjoy talking. At least to myself. I don't know. Maybe a podcast is where we need to go from. I don't know. I don't know where to go. I really don't know where to go. I enjoy the Let's Plays. I like making them. Recently, I haven't, though. Making Let's Plays has kind of sucked. You work really hard. You edit, you cut them up, you put them together, you upload them. You don't get a lot of views. You don't make any money. Nintendo claims small anyways. By the way, those of you that don't know, Nintendo has claimed every single one, except for one, I think. Yeah, except for one of my Pikmin 3 videos. I'm not here to blame Nintendo. I'm just letting you guys know that Nintendo takes all the revenue. I'm playing the game because I like Pikmin 3, but I'm not making money on that game. Oh, you know, if I was smart, or maybe if I was a more intelligent YouTuber, I would have just quit that right away and said, no more Pikmin. We're gonna do something that Nintendo doesn't take from me. Speaking of that too, Nintendo's also taken several of the Paper Mario. They're just like, yeah, that's mine, yoink. But I wanted to play them, you know? It really comes hard to be a genuine YouTuber. There definitely are genuine YouTubers. You guys know them. You don't need me to tell you who the genuine YouTubers are. There's also a lot of fakes, because being a fake is a little bit easier sometimes. It's just an easier way of making money. I'll let you guys know more. I think there'll be some changes in the future. As I've already talked about in past videos, I need to make more news videos on this, but as I've talked in past videos, I'm looking for another job. I want to get out of YouTube as a full-time. It's too stressful. I don't make enough money anymore. I've never really made a lot of money, actually. This has always been a minimum wage type of job for me. But now I'm making like even less than that. It's starting to become to the point where I should just go flip burgers somewhere and have a steady job. I'd have more benefits. Actually, now that I say that, I probably should just do that. Because you work on YouTube, I don't work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day. I wish. I would definitely work 7 days a week. And I definitely work more than 8 hours a day. Okay, some days, maybe I'm lazy and I don't work so much. But other days, you're up all night. You're up till 4 a.m. You start at... Some days I start at 9. I work all the way to 2 a.m. I barely get up. I barely leave the room. You put in a lot of hours in this job. Especially when you're the only guy doing it all. When you taught yourself everything, you taught yourself how to edit, taught yourself how to Photoshop, taught yourself how to make videos, taught yourself how to record, taught yourself how to do mics, audio, equipment, everything, green screen. You get a little burned out. It's been awesome being my own owner and entrepreneurial, but good things might sometimes come to an end. So I'm looking for another job. I don't want to quit YouTube, but I do want to enjoy it more. I'm not sure how to do that. I would say if you like me and you haven't yet, go ahead and follow on Twitch. This isn't I mean, I guess it is a sellout, but I'm trying not to. What I'm trying to say is, I've told you guys before, I like Twitch. I think the platform has some big issues, and I still think there's some problems with it. However, I like it. It's fun. It's back to being yourself, back to being genuine, back to just enjoying what you're doing. It's none of the bullshit. Well, there's a tiny bit of bullshit, but it's not as much of the bullshit as YouTube. I still don't think Twitch is necessarily the best platform. I still think there's some big issues, but they actually embrace gaming. I mean, it's their whole thing, right? They're doing some other crap too, but they actually embrace gaming. They're not going to get away from gaming. They might embrace some other stuff, which I'm a little on. I'm a little scared actually sometimes, but I think Twitch has their heart in the right place. I can't say the same for YouTube. And now I'm not saying Twitch will be perfect forever. Maybe we'll have to move on again somewhere. But I think as a gamer, I will be probably making a big switch soon. Yeah, it's a pain, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So thank you all for watching this video. I am sorry I went from topic to topic to topic. My mind jumps around all the time. I have a hard time keeping my head straight. I really should make some like notes. Well, the thing is, I actually did make some notes before I started recording this, but I jumped around a lot, so that the notes weren't useful. Every once in a while I looked at them and I was like, oh, I need to change my topic, which is, I guess they were useful, but I didn't follow the order. I just kind of did this, you know. It's kind of like 2 words, you're supposed to make a line to them, but instead of doing that, I like did a circle and a squiggle and went upwards and downwards and back around, and now I'm ending this video. Woohoo! So go ahead and check out the links down below. I'm linking to a couple people's Twitters, an article, a YouTube video, some other stuff like that, because I thought they maybe discussed it a little bit better, a little bit shorter, a little bit more cohesive, a little more coherent. Yeah, probably their stuff's just better. But I like talking to you guys. I like getting this stuff off my chest. I like discussing the realities of YouTube, the realities of working. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. I really should do an Ask Koops, huh? That'd be pretty fun. Like an Ask Koops where we talk about my experiences and YouTube, and if you want to become pro, what you should do and stuff like that. And I might not be the person to ask, though. Who knows? Well, I guess I could give my opinion. Thanks so much for watching. Go ahead and karate chop that like button if you enjoyed the video. If not, don't do it. Simple as that. There you go. Thanks, guys, and I will see you all next time. Where's my GG button? There it is. GG! Peace.